Welcome back to Cruising with Carla. In today's episode, we're thrilled to interview Brian Kelly, the proud owner of the stunning 1955 Ford Skyline, also known as the Crown Jewel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Welcome back to Cruising with Carla. Today we're going to be talking to my good pal here, Mr. Brian Kelly, and he's going to be showing us his 1955 Crown Victoria glass stop. Now we've been talking about doing this for a while because I love his car. It's probably one of my all-time favorite cars. And today we're going to get a little treat from Brian and maybe even a little cruise.
Yeah, possibly.
Possibly. So tell me a little bit about your car, Brian. We know it's a 1955 Crown Victoria. How long have you had it?
Total about 20 years. I searched for a long time before I got a chance to buy a glass top, probably 25 years.
All right.
I bought it in Issaquah, Washington.
Lucky guy. Did you get a good deal on it?
Well, he thought it was a good deal. Yes. I guess the answer would be yes.
And what kind of a shape was it in?
Very good shape.
Okay.
It had very little rust and was, as they describe, a good driver.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it had duct tape on the seat. That was about the worst thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Upgrade. So what color is this?
Verona Green.
Verona Green.
56
Okay.
Mercury color.
Ah, Mercury.
Mercury. It's richer than Ford color.
Okay.
And it has a lot of alterations, therefore would be in the modified category when you do the judging.
Okay.
For instance, this is a Merc paint divider strip.
Okay.
There's many things that you would want to look at. This little lock here
Ooh, look at that.
is off of 56 Monarch.
Hey, wait a minute. Is that the car you sold me?
It is the car.
Oh my God, he stole my door locks. I want those back. I'm gonna come back at nighttime.
You can't have them back.
What? Come on. It goes with my car.
Well, you'd have to take the whole car if you took those.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. You know I'm gonna ask you what you got going on under the hood.
We have to talk about suspension first.
Oh, suspension.
Yeah.
God, I don't know. I'm so sorry. I apologize.
Yeah. So it's got drop spindles on the front,
Okay.
disc brakes, and heavy sway bars front and back,
Okay.
and station wagon drums on the back
Oh, okay.
because they're quite a bit larger and the shoes are wider.
Yeah.
So then you have to have a special master cylinder to do that. But
Okay.
you got an equalizer valve in there
Okay.
that you have to set. And the back has dropped a couple inches
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, we see that there. And that, what about this? Is this for like extra,
Well,
for what? Does that give you much power?
that's called a lake pipe, and these are dummies.
Ah, they're dummies.
They don't work. But this car has Patriot mufflers on it, which has cutouts inside the mufflers.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
so,
that's pretty nice.
yeah, and so the exhaust goes out the rear.
Ah, perfect.
Lots of noise behind.
Lots
for
of noise
people
behind.
following.
Everybody knows you're coming down the road, right?
Yeah,
I think my neighbors heard you at like 4 o'clock in the morning one time when
Well-
he was getting out of my house.
yeah. Well, they'd be awake for sure. Yeah.
For sure. All right, are you going to show me what's on the
We
hood?
gotta look at the Continental.
Oh my
first.
God. Okay, we're going to have to go this way,
We
folks.
gotta go back to the back
Let's
end
go
here.
back to the back end. He said.
So,
Oh, look at this. You'll have
So-
to get that.
so this was built. The hoop is from a '56 Thunderbird.
This hoop right here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's pretty distinct. That's pretty
Yeah,
different.
and the license holder.
Yeah.
So I had to take a section out of that to make it small enough to go onto this bumper, and the bumper's been cut to a section.
Okay.
So it goes in there. And then I'll just show you how the
How the
mechanism works. So that's how you get into the fuel.
Okay.
And of course into the trunk.
Into the trunk.
Yeah.
Now you had to design this, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. How long did it take you to
To build it?
build it and to
Well-
figure all the geometry out?
Not too long after we figured out sort of how to deal with it. Underneath here, there's a rod goes here,
Yeah.
and it holds that thing solid.
Okay.
So there's no chance when you're driving that this could be wobbling around, or if you hit a bump,
Yeah.
it doesn't move around.
Now these cars would typically have the Continental kit that would stand like
Yeah,
about an extra foot and a half, right? About.
Yeah,
Now, how come you chose this over that?
Well,
over the longer?
I don't like the extended bumpers.
Okay. Neither do I. We agree on something.
Well, we might be able to put one of those together at some point.
I think you're going to have to teach me how to make one for my convertible.
Right.
Yes.
So the taillights you might not recognize.
No, they're different,
They're
aren't
off a 61 Buick Invicta.
Ah, yes. Okay.
Only year, and this includes the diesel and everything. It's got LED lights in behind it
Yeah.
that we put together for it. And of course, blue dot lenses, gotta have those.
Yeah. Now, how did you come up with the name The Crown Jewel?
Well,
How'd the name come about?
I think it was basically with the idea that I wanted something that described the car
Yeah.
as well as my impression of what I accomplished here.
Right.
Like something that's beautiful.
Yeah. Well, she's
Right.
stunning. She's definitely stunning. Everywhere, every car show that we go to, he gets tons of looks. And in fact, people hate parking beside him because their cars don't even get a second chance to be seen, you know?
Inside there's a digital dash, Dakota digital dash.
Ooh, nice. Those are fancy.
And you'll notice that there's a floor shift in it.
Yeah. Let's take a look here.
Yeah.
See if we can see the floor shift.
And of course, you can get different colors.
Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah, and I got some gauges for the supercharger and what have you.
That's awesome, Brian.
Did
she
you
is
say
beautiful.
supercharger? I think you did.
Did someone say supercharger? No way. On this old car? Come on, you got to be kidding.
Well, it's not in the trunk. It's under the hood.
Are you sure? Guys, this is why I love hanging out with this dude. He's just funny as hell, super smart. Just the stories that come out of him. It's all right. So I'm gonna let you talk about your beautiful engine here.
Well,
What do we have?
it was built, what they call a short block was built in California
Okay.
by a fellow named John Mummert, who is considered the wide block guru.
Oh, okay.
And he builds engines in the competitions
Yeah.
and has won many awards. Basically, this engine is maxed out to the most that you could get out of it as far as this parts that are on it and this vintage of engine. So it's steel crank, original 292 cubic inch, filtered to 343 cubic inches. And with the supercharger, that's a rebuilt old original supercharger.
Okay.
And the only thing that's not really, well, two things that are not really original type parts would be the headers
Yep.
and the
I can
carburetors.
see that. Yeah. What carbs are those?
Well, those are aftermarket carbs that are $375 each, so it's $750 total
Okay.
CFM.
CFM. Yeah.
And they're specially made for a supercharger. And this is an air box,
Yeah.
not a breather. So
Okay.
the breather is over here. Air breathers here.
Oh.
So I was showing somebody today, asked them if they knew what this was.
What is that? Let's see.
It's
Okay.
an oil accumulator. So when you throttle up this engine, it has not very good baffles in the oil pan. So there's 2.5 liters of extra oil here.
Oh,
so when the
wow.
oil rushes to the back of the engine, this oil comes out to feed the front of the bearings in the front of the engine.
Oh, interesting.
It has many parts on it that until you point them out, you don't recognize
wouldn't,
it.
Yeah, you wouldn't recognize
So
it.
this is a high volume aftermarket water pump.
right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
So things like that, you know, unless
Yeah.
they're pointed out, you wouldn't recognize it.
Wow.
So it would be an original 292 wide block that would
Yep.
be for this era car.
Yeah. Correct. And like I say, the only two things that aren't error correct would be the carburetors, and they would have made headers at some point for them.
Yeah. How much for me to buy this off you?
Well, you probably don't like 150, but that would be bottom line, I would say.
What? No way. No way.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
You'd sell your crown jewel?
No, I wouldn't sell it. You asked
Oh,
how
you're
much.
just throwing a number. I see how this goes.
Well, not to disappoint the Chevy owners, there are some Chevy parts
Oh, do tell. Where are the Chevy parts?
in here. Well, a 4L60 transmission.
Woo! All right. I like that.
And right there,
Oh.
there's 57
Oh,
park light lenses behind
Park light
those.
lenses. Look at
And
that.
behind.
See, every Ford has got to have a Chevy part,
Yeah.
right?
Well, yeah, I mean, it never runs perfect with Ford parts,
Oh.
right?
Oh man, our viewers are just gonna get a kick out of this, eh?
Yeah.
But we like all cars.
We do.
We're not particular. All right, Brian. Show us what this puppy can do. Oh my God. This is the sweetest ride in the world. This is why I call it the cat's meow. There's nothing like it. It is so beautiful, pristine, tons of power, tons of style. Okay, let's see if we can do this safely here. Still clear after this truck. Let's go. Supercharger, baby. This is the stuff the dreams are made out of. This car, it is gorgeous. It's probably one of my all-time favorite cars. And this is actually the reason why I bought a 1955 Crown Victoria. This is the inspiration right here.
Stay tuned for more of Cruising with Carla.
Carla, she's the smart one.